Okay, this is going to be an informal video. Um, as you can see, I'm on my maxed account. I kind of just want to go over um, a really valuable attack strategy to know. You can hit just about any anti 3-star base with it. And that is Queen Charge Hybrid or Hog Miner, depending on what you want to call it. I see a lot of people do it wrong. I wonder if I can go back in the war logs here. I don't think I've 3-starred with it in war in a while. Okay. This is one of my attacks, though. I switched up the way I do it. Since, you know, I just don't. I switched out the jump for a rage and put in another super wall breaker instead of a Valkyrie because it's like, I don't really need the jump usually, especially with super wall breakers. Double wall breaking just seems a little bit better, but you got to funnel your queen a lot better to do it. But the extra rage definitely helps get that queen to get more value. So primarily, you're going to want to use this on an anti 3-star base where the town hall is closer to the edge of the base, but this has got a centralized town hall. So you're going to want to somehow get your queen either. So you're using your queen for one of two things. You're using your queen to get the town hall or create pathing or both. So by pathing, I'm not using the S20, so I don't have the little pen tool that I had in other videos. But you want like an L-shaped path. So like clearing out from this archer tower up at the top, clearing out all this junk in here with a queen walk maybe. And then sending your hybrid kind of in this sort of a direction down through the town hall. Of course, with 2 scatter shots, the town hall, the CC, all that stuff, it's going to be really hard to do. And I mean, mind you, this guy has got both his queen and his RC in the core, so this is a really deadly core. So we're starting with the queen up at the top, sending that loon in to make sure that the healers aren't hitting a seeking air mine, which is the black bomb. They do find a red bomb, but that doesn't really matter. The ice golem is really just to soak up some damage for the queen. Mind you, you need to be really careful when you put a tanking troop in front of your queen, because if the queen is not taking any damage, the healers will switch to the ice golem if they get too close. Managed to get that RC down, and this is where the jump would come in handy when I just want to go over 2 compartments. Poison over the queen. I completely forgot about the CC, but it's just a double dragon CC. That's not too bad. Here's my first mistake. I could have frozen the scatter shot. I could have frozen the CC, the scatter shot, the sweeper, and the multi all at the same time if I would have timed it right and placed it right, which is fine. The queen does kind of end up going where I don't want her to go. But she does end up turning back in, I think. Yeah. Because the baby dragon is gonna... Oh, never mind. No, she's not. Yes, she is. Oh my gosh. I guess she is. Or not. No. See, this is why you can't put the jump down too early, because I basically just wasted 2 spell space. Oh, luckily she does go back in, because this could have been really bad. Queen ability coming in. Hybrid is basically being or the hogs and the CC are basically being wasted. But I do get the scatter shot, I get the eagle. Now, notice how I'm having these hogs join up, or the hybrid join up with the hogs and the RC. At this point, now this isn't really an L-shaped path. This is a thin path. Normally, and you see me do it here, I've got the king down here to thin out pathing through the base so that the miners can push through the town hall, because the town hall is going to be activated before the hybrid gets to it. So looking at the attack now that I'm not under any pressure, I would probably drop a heal right over this wizard tower. And probably a freeze over the town hall, or maybe a warden over the town hall. I'm probably going to have to do that anyway because I don't want my hogs dying out. But want to hit that king ability probably like right now because I don't want the miners splitting off. We're trying to get that healer switch. I don't really think that that it's going to do too much. We got the town hall down with the RC. Healers are not on the main pack of miners and stuff. And this is exactly why you have to hit the king early over here, because now I don't really have much in the core. We have a multi. I healed over it. And at this point, I'm just trying to get cleanup in. It does look like I have enough to take it. Time is the issue here, because there's definitely more than enough force to take everything else out. And if you look at it, I've got a bunch of miners left. I got a full health king. The CC and the 2 storages are kind of what puts the nail in the coffin here. So I missed that CC because the miners split off and they didn't go into the core like I had intended. The CC ended up not going down, and that was about the end of it. But a full health warden, a full health king, I definitely had the firepower to do it, and I still had a few miners left. But you just got to think about time. And the reason I'm carrying the 3rd rage now is because a lot of the reason that I don't 3-star as much with this attack is time fails. Okay? Time fails are my public enemy number 1 for me. So rages do multiple things in a queen charge. They keep the queen alive. They get the queen through high hit point buildings faster, and they can also be used during the hybrid if you don't use them all. So having 3 rages, that's a lot of rages. I think it's better than the jump, because the jump 9 times out of 10 I don't use. I only use it if I fuck up my funnel and the queen starts to go the wrong way. I have examples of me tripling with it. We'll go in for a live attack here, just because. I've got my hogs, warden set to ground, got the siege barracks. We'll go ahead and donate to this dude. Alright. I'm not going to donate because I don't have the 1 gem donates. I don't have a gold pass. We're gonna try to triple with this. That's a nasty core. If I queen charge from the top, see if I can't wall break in. All right. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's go ahead and break the queen in here. All right. Queen is going where I want her to go by the looks. Get that second layered wall break. Rage. Oh, shit. Okay, that's an issue. They didn't target the wall that I wanted. Shit! Alright, we need another rage. Now. Alright, we need to... Alright, so we have an issue. The queen did not get the value that we needed, so we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Alright. Let's go ahead and hit the queen ability, or the king ability. Alright, good. So it's looking like we're going to be able to get this hybrid into the town hall. Alright, we're going to rage through this area. We're going to hit the warden right now. Everything's going in nice and heavy. Oh, okay. RC ability. Cool. Dip. Heal. Okay. Really all there is to do is deploy cleanup and try to salvage what we can. Shit. Well, we saved the attack despite the fact that that queen charge failed. The way I see it, anything above a 70 is saving the attack, a 2-star. I just want to go back into that and see what exactly happened, because I wasn't entirely focused. Okay. Also, I want to point out when we get to it, the queen did get pathing, which allowed me to not just spam everything in. I was focused on the compartment that I wanted to wall break was this one here. I don't see how this compartment got opened, just for the sheer fact that this had a defense right behind it, and this one had a defense. Like, if you're gonna break this compartment open, the wall breaker should be targeting one of these walls. All right, the wall breaker AI was updated so that, you know, it's the wall breakers are targeting walls with defenses directly behind them over these. I suppose maybe it's because I put the second wall breaker more. Hold up, let's see where I placed it. Okay, I placed it right here, so there's no reason that should have happened. With the king, the scatter shot, I missed the poison. I know that for a fact. I wanted to freeze the CC, or not the CC. I wanted to freeze the scatter shot. I wanted to poison the CC. And I was just a little bit too late for that. And the P.E.K.K.A. being probably the best thing for defending against queen charges is just P.E.K.K.A.s are so overpowered. Mind you, there's literally nothing stopping this attack from, just swooping into the CC, especially with the siege barracks that I eventually put to funnel out that side. So this was kind of just me trying to do what I could to get the 2-star. And this is kind of how you have to use it in war, because you're not always going to get it your way. But I mean, if you notice, because my original objective is to queen charge into that expo compartment. From there, I could reach the town hall. I could get down the CC. I could get the scatter, the warden statue. That single wouldn't have been targeting me. I mean, I could get most everything, and then she could walk around the base. And then there'd literally just be this razor thin little path for the hybrid to just go down in that little L-shaped pattern from, 9 o'clock, or really it's more like 9:30, all the way around to, like 1 o'clock, 2:30. So that was kind of the plan. And that's kind of why I say, use it with anti 3-star bases, but doing those risky queen charges, especially since I knew that I could open both of those compartments and I proved it. That first wall break had me figuring out how to get into this wall so I could get that value, because I needed the queen to step into that compartment to get everything, because she wouldn't have gotten she'd have to walk all the way around to get everything, and when she's walking, the healers aren't healing her as effectively. So at this point, thin out the pathing, get the town hall. Right? And obviously, as soon as that siege barracks breaks, hybrid made sure to rage through, get that town hall, heal, try to get it, as much as possible. And 73 is where we ended. I'm going to try probably one more. Heroes are probably still recovering. That's nice. Damn, I really don't have anything to use my elixir on other than walls for the time being. I'm waiting. I still have a day, but I'm waiting for the hammer to come back up so that I can hammer my stone slammer, and then I'm going to put down my wall wrecker, and then it's literally just my golem and my skeleton spell, and I'll have a max lab. Which reminds me, I'm going to have a hammer heroes coming up on the other account. Now, I hate to be that guy, but we're going to go ahead and switch to my main account. And it's my main account because it's the account that I spend the most time on, personally. Oh, yeah. Pretty sure he used hybrid. Oh, shit. Okay, Connor with the white walls. That's new. Maxing those heroes too. That's a good thing. think that's why I have higher war weight. We definitely would have won this war, though, I think. If certain people, 1, 2, 3, 4, would have attacked, but, you know, it's okay. They're kicked. Okay. Think he's still using it. Yes. Okay. First off, you don't need that many miners. 17 and 9 hogs are fine. You don't need that many balloons. If there's no reason, use super wall breakers if you're trying to get 2 layers of walls or 2 different walls. I mean, you're using 20 housing space when you could be using 16. And too many heals. That's all I have to say about the army. The siege barracks with the hogs in it is correct. I would definitely not be carrying 2 poisons. 2 freezes and 1 poison be the way to go. Other than that, let's continue. I'd also carry more headhunters in case you have to charge into a queen or an RC. So this is smart, and actually this base layout is also pretty smart with the corners missing. That's just so you can't get the wall break. And bases like this are also kind of where I would carry a jump for war. Okay. Okay. There's a mistake. Put the balloon down and then put the baby drag down because it's about to hit a black mine. Okay. Archers, witches, and I don't see any headhunters in the CC, but I also haven't let the whole CC come out. Witches are so annoying, but they die pretty quick inside of a poison spell. Multi-Inferno, nice rage. Hey, this right here is where you'd put in your headhunter. As soon as that queen is tanking, when it moves in toward the town hall, which it is going to. Okay. Oh, okay. He knows what he's doing. You don't particularly want to let them run out of that rage, though. Like, right when he placed down that rage, that's when I would have put the headhunter down. Freeze over the town hall would have definitely helped you to not lose healers. And you probably shouldn't have used your king and siege barracks up at the top. I would have used my king down here to get these buildings out of the way because it's going to cause your miners to split. But other than that, you would have had pathing. Not very good pathing, but pathing. Nonetheless, probably wouldn't have even hit this base with ground just because there were 4 ground expos. But yep, got to use that ability. That heal was kind of wasted. And look at this, the hybrid is all over the place. You saw with my hybrid, they were all in one big pack, just going in like a wave. That's kind of what you want. You don't want your miners splitting off because that's a good way to get them killed. For this base, I personally would have used a jump for the queen so that she could have gotten in and gotten that scatter shot instead of having to beat on a wall first. And maybe even been able to jump over into this compartment here. So jump right over the clan castle so that they could get into this compartment and maybe get the second scatter shot. Surprised he got the single Inferno down. RC is probably, yeah. Oh, back end Tesla farm, that's rough. Yeah, that split in the hybrid, I mean, this attack could have been overkill, but two back end scatter shots, and that's another thing. I mean, you literally funneled out the town hall side in this little area with the CC and stuff. I would have personally put the king and the siege barracks down at the bottom so that you would get that nice thin pathing. All right, your miners and hogs could have come out, going into this compartment, having a funnel that's as wide as that, and then dropping the RC down by this collector, and then getting all this real quick so that nothing, strays out. And then toward the end, you could have things start to kind of split off a little bit, but you'd have a better percentage and most of the base would be dealt with. All right, you'd kind of have the queen to help with, this side. And then, kind of have everything come back around for that end. Or if the RC stayed alive. So, okay. I can't do it on this account. Shit. Keep forgetting that I'm farming. Gonna have to cut this in about 4 minutes-ish. Alright, well, you kind of saw it. I wonder if anyone's hit my base with it. I'm trying to figure out how my base got 3-starred with baby dragons, loons. It's just confusing. Also, another valuable attack to know. I believe I'm using Blizzard. You don't have to use Blizzard, just the Lava Loon with Ice Hounds, or with one Ice Hound, one Lava Hound. I'm using 2 Lava Hounds because one of them is to tank for the blimp. But this is a good way to take out a ring base like this. You could use a Yeti blimp with the invisibility spell. I promise it can work. The Yeti blimp was the Blizzard before the Blizzard, so I guarantee you it can still work. Got a nice invisibility value. I don't think that nope. I do get a scatter shot though. Who doesn't like to get a scatter shot? But if we look at this, look at how much of the base is gone. Okay. Now all there really is to do, I'm using the queen and the RC to get the pathing right so that I can deploy my Lalo from here and kind of just enclose the base and come in for the main portion of the attack. So we're starting with the king. I think I failed the wall break, but oh no, I didn't. And I still have a super wall breaker. So we got the queen going on the outside. Got a wizard to kind of help clean up. Got the queen to go around the other side to help clean up. And I mean, we've got really thin pathing. I know I keep using that word pathing, but that's literally like if you want your troops to go somewhere, you got to make it so that they can't go anywhere else, because Clash of Clans really likes to fuck you over in that sense. Also, I'm deploying my balloons in, small packs. That's how you want, and you want them to encompass a portion of the base. Don't spam them in a line. It's not dragons. I do end up losing quite a few of my balloons. I actually didn't think I was going to get it. Because that enemy king was still alive and a lot of my balloons are dying. Not that the king can really do anything, but they can distract the loons. Now, I caught all of my balloons in that warden ability. I poisoned the skeleton spells and noticed that I hit the tornado trap, but they still got their shot off on the scatter. So at this point, the base was just crushed. This is the best Lalo I've done in a while. And finishing the attack off, I've got a huge pack of loons, a full health RC, and I actually end up forgetting about 4 of my loons and 2 of my archers, so didn't even have to use all of my balloons. So that is how you hit a ring base with a Lalo. Anyway, it was informal but half an hour long, so I'm going to leave it at that. Y'all have a nice day.